Hello and welcome to AM Guitar with me, Anjay. Today we are looking at the Thorpy Gunshot.
But I'm gonna be home real soon. About midnight, and I can see my baby's bedroom light. I came home for you. I came home.
So rather than my usual intro, you've just heard and seen a bit of a track that might well be on Spotify by now, called Driving Home to You, and I decided to re-record a section of it using the gunshot for the guitars. The rhythm section is being done, or the rhythm guitars are being done on this Jackson Monarch, and the lead parts are being done on my Fender Telecaster. I just wanted to hear what it sounded like in a mix, because this is a really cool pedal that deserved to be demoed in a mix. Not that all pedals don't deserve to be demoed in a mix, I just happen to have written a song, and anyway. So the Thorpy Gunshot is a kind of a martially British sounding distortion. It's kind of a Marshall in a box, but not quite. It's its own thing, and it's such a great distortion, and it's something I've been trying to get off Adrian for quite some time. I met Adrian a while back, and I've been nagging him to get a pedal off him for the last year or so, and he finally gave in recently and sent me this. So we have gain, volume, tone, caliber. Caliber we'll discuss later, but I'll demo it as we go along. But it's a really cool feature. So I'm going to start off with the Jackson. I will switch over to floorboard in a bit just so you can hear single coil. But here's my clean tone. It's straight into the pedal, into an amp, on clean with a bit of reverb. Everything at 12. So straight away, it's that British open kind of non-compressed distortion. I'm just going to bump the volume up slightly. Play with the gain control first. So I'm going to roll the gain control all the way off. On the neck pickup. So with the gain all the way off, you get a really nice kind of bluesy, overdrive-y kind of tone. And I'll start rolling it in all the way up. I've just knocked the tone slightly up just to give me a bit more treble. Staying on the neck pickup until I get to the high gain when I'll switch to the bridge pickup. So pretty cool. And reasonably quiet as well. Now then, the caliber control. Caliber is kind of the thickness of the distortion. Let me just show it to you. Now, you're going to hear some crackling. That's totally normal. It's to do with DC across the components or something, I don't know. This is the caliber all the way off, distortion all the way up. And I'll start rolling it in. So you can hear it, it pushes the drive a little bit. Now, what I've been using it for is balancing humbuckers and single coils. So if we put it onto bridge and I kind of roll in a tone that's nice on the humbucker, and we swap over to the single coil, and what I'll do is I'll just bump this up slightly to try and bring it up to kind of the humbucker sound a bit more. So you can see it just adds kind of, I don't know, guts to the sound. I don't know what to call it. Now then, let's play the tone control. I'm going to bring the volume down. I'm going to leave the caliber where it is. I'll stick to this guitar for now. Tone all the way off. Now, what I really like about that is that it doesn't, the bottom end doesn't become really mushy, even when you've got it all the way off. Now, I don't tend to use tone controls all the way down, but on this one, it doesn't turn into that kind of deep set mud you can often get with distortion pedals. So it becomes very useful. When you combine that with the caliber, with the gain, you get huge variation. Now, as I said in the intro, it's a bit of a kind of a Marshall in a box type effect. So if I set this to something that I like, as it's supposed to respond a bit like an amp, it should respond well to the volume control. So I'm going to go on to the P90. Well, I think that proves the point that it cleans up really nicely. So even at full gain, it still cleans up and responds really well to the volume control and the picking dynamics. The phrase built like a tank is used far too often when it comes to guitar pedals, but it's difficult to describe this in any other way. I mean, it's a full metal case. It literally looks like a tank. The way it's built, as you can see, you've got like the angle here, so the foot, when your foot comes onto it, it's really easy to hit. But also, none of the controls come above this lip, so it's really tough to knock them by mistake, which is a great design feature. It is built to last. It's a professional piece of kit, built to last, built to sit on pedal boards. I personally love it. I think it's for me, it's kind of the perfect, I don't say the perfect distortion pedal for me, but it's got everything I need from a distortion pedal on a pedal board. You know, it's not quite as harsh as a Rat, cleans up nicely, it takes me down into that kind of crunchy blues and all the way up to the rock I play a lot of. So it fits all the styles that I personally play. It responds just like an amplifier would respond. Picking dynamics, volume on the guitar, everything. The caliber control gives you that little bit of extra finesse around what guitar you're using, how big you want the sound. So, yeah, great pedal. Again, massive thanks to Adrian for finally giving in and sending it to me. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Have you got any ThorpyFX? I know he's very popular out there. Let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Cheers.